is an RSS feed grabber, and it is wonderful. I used to have to go in the market and download one, and even then I could not find one that is a widget and that actually syncs and gets everything and updates itself. I usually have to go into the application and get my RSS feeds. I do a lot of RSS feeds. I have a lot of news to keep up with. I mean, if I'm in the phone review business, I got to keep up with what's going on. As you can see right now, iTunes 9.2 is out, ready to hook up with your iPhone 4. Fantastic. iPhone 4 is coming out soon. And that's my little Apple plugin for the moment. And it really does work well. All your RSS feeds here are included. There's a full screen widget. If you so choose to remove, you can put a smaller widget. Where is news? So you have a full screen widget and you have your smaller widgets. And on these, you can choose to do all stories, or you can choose to do separate RSS feeds as you like, etc., etc. And that is HTC Sense. Let's make this my default again, because what's the point of buying the phone if you're not going to use Sense, right? So this also ties in nicely into the next part of what I love about the device, and that is customizability. Android devices, it used to be before Android devices that Windows Mobile was really the only phone, or one of the best phones, that you could customize and make them your own, just because those phones were not easy, but for the average nerd, relatively easy enough to hack and to flash ROMs onto them, etc., etc., etc. But with an Android device, it really is consumer friendly to the point where you don't need to go through all of that. You don't need to go through hacking or rooting your device to customize it and really make it your own. As you can see, I have a live wallpaper running in the background. These are little fishies just run around in an aquarium. The food goes in and they eat it. And this I downloaded from the market. No hacking, no nothing needed. And if I'd so choose to put something else on here, I could, by going menu, wallpaper, you go into your live wallpapers, and really you have a lot of options. This annual wallpaper, it's a nice little addition. You basically choose a photo, you can add motion graphics to it. You can see a picture of some breast on there. Beautiful live wallpaper. You have grass, HTC Sense, maps, the Nexus, water, etc., etc. Let's go with beautiful live wallpaper. Let's set the wallpaper. And really, you could just customize this to no end. Besides the wallpaper, you have the actual Android experience itself. This is Android 2.1 running on this device. What I love about it, you have 7, with HTC Sense, you have 7 home screens, as everybody knows, and you can really do whatever you like on them. Really, whatever you like. You can make shortcuts to playlists. You can make shortcuts to anything, to your camera. You can make folders that show you your applications. You can make notes. You can make widgets that do something. This one turns the phone into vibrate on off. This one kills all my tasks. This one shows me my calendar. This one shows you the weather, shows you the time. And really that's what Android's about. It's about customizability. And you really don't have a better experience out there as of yet as far as making the phone your own. With Apple products, you have a screen and you have icons, and you press the icon and that's it. That's as far as you can go. With the new OS and the new iPhone 4 coming out, you have wallpaper now, and you have simulated semi-multitasking, and that's it. With Windows, like I said, you can do really whatever you want on Windows, but it is a lot harder, and it's not as consumer friendly as Android. And really, with the 1 GHz chip backing this up, there really isn't a better experience. What I love about the phone really is the media experience. The way the HTC HD2 was marketed was as the most consumer friendly media hogging, like just pure media phone. To display HD video, to play movies back. It came preloaded with 2 Transformer movies for you guys to be able to experience how beautiful and crisp the screen was. And really, this one isn't being marketed that way, but you have that same experience. Media on this device is almost second to none. I still think the iPhone has it a little a little bit better as far as the merit experience goes, and I'll tell you guys why at the end of this, but just keep that in mind. So as far as media goes, we have music. So you can play your music from a widget. You can go into the full application. This is a playlist I have, and you have all your album art. It's beautiful. It works. No lag. That 1 GHz chip, really, like I said, is just awesome. You have controls. You can fast forward. You can rewind. You can go into the actual menus, and you have artists. You have albums. You have playlists, songs, genres, composers. Eye popping, eye candy, like always, like all HTC stuff. You have an now playing list. And if we do choose to play a song, and this is one thing I've always said I loved about HTC Sense phones. You have an interactive lock screen. So from here, from the lock screen, from just pulling the phone out of your pocket or your wristband or whatever it is you're working out with, if you chose to work out, you can pause your song. You can change your song. You can again play your song and pause it and change it again. All without having to unlock the phone and go back in the application and do so. Your music experience on this really is second to none as far as playing your music. When you go into video, you see I have my little videos here. This comes with the preloaded video player, which is good because most Android devices do not. You'd have to go into the market to do so. And let's go into it. This is a sideloaded video. And it seems to be experiencing, oh, there we go. So you see you have full screen. It's just a beautiful experience. You can fast forward. You can pause. You can see this is a full 59-minute video, an hour. The 8 GB card that comes pre-included is more than enough room for you to put a couple big long movies on here. This is video that I actually took with the camcorder, and I believe you guys saw this on YouTube if you follow me. And like you see, it really is second to none. Fast forward, you can minimize, full screen, and let's go back. So like I said, your media experience on this really is wonderful, second to none. Let's open up my YouTube page for your browsing, which ties into media. YouTube loading up over the 3G network right now. And this is the full site. This is not the mini or touch base or any like that. It is the full web experience. And really, it is a wonderful experience. We zoom out of the way, you see this is the actual full site. You see you have Flash content there. Xbox right here. Ad loading up. And really, your web experience, it's just beautiful. You have your landscape mode and you have the full screen experience. There is, as far as web browsing goes, second to none. iPhone, I'm sorry, but while you have a beautiful web experience, your 3.5-inch display does not compare to this. You can see more, you can do more, and it really just is second to none. The only thing that, well, I'll get into the part that I do not like, but the experience really is beautiful. Okay, so like you see, pinching and zooming works well. No lag at all whatsoever. The only thing, like I said, this is as far as your media experience, the only thing that's keeping this from outdoing the iPhone, in my opinion, is how easy it is to get media on there. Once the media is on the phone, it really is second to none. The music player works great. It works in your unlock screen. The video player works fantastically. The web browser is beautiful. The only thing keeping this from being a perfect media friendly phone is how easy it is to get the media on the device.